My name is Frank Blackwood, and last summer I took a mission trip to Central Asia. And while I was there, we had to travel way up in the mountains, extremely difficult road to get up there. It took us 2.5 days. And so we stayed up there for a week. We were ministering to an unreached people group up there, and it was just a terrific time. But on the way back on this very rocky road and high altitude, I noticed that my back started to hurt. And over the next day and a half, the pain just got so intense, it became debilitating. And so as soon as we got back to a major city, the first thing I did was I called Gallagher. And I said, look, I am really hurting. I need a doctor. I need one now. So they immediately booked me into a hotel that had a doctor on call 24/7. And that was a huge blessing, because what ended up happening that night, in the middle of the night, I passed my first of 2 kidney stones. And so the doctor was there the whole time with me, all night long, giving me medication, keeping an eye on me, making sure that I was safe. And so the next day, when the mission team left to come back home to America, Gallagher actually recommended that I stay so that I could heal and make sure that I'd be safe to fly home. And so they actually moved me to another city with better medical facilities, to another hotel for the next 4 days, where I stayed and recovered and went to some local clinics there and saw some other doctors. And it was there that I passed the second kidney stone. And so I was so glad that I stayed the extra time. And Gallagher even had to get a new airline ticket for me in first class so that I could lay down the whole trip, because I was in so much pain. Come to find out, when I got home to my doctors in America, Gallagher had the complete insurance file transferred from the doctors where I was to the doctors where I live in America, so that they were already briefed on the situation. And so as they looked at it, they noticed that my gallbladder was failing, and had that happened in the air, that could have been a deadly situation, and we would have had to land the aircraft for everybody. So shortly after landing back in America, I had gallbladder surgery and had that removed. Gallagher was there the whole time to help me out with doctors, help me out with advice, help me out financially for sure. They were just so instrumental in everything that happened. I cannot say enough. And Houston's First Baptist, every mission trip that goes out from here uses Gallagher as their missionary insurance for all of their teams. And I would highly recommend, if anybody is considering going abroad on a mission trip, that you would use Gallagher Charitable International Services for your missionary insurance.